Number 10, 1776. The Hessian garrison at Trenton celebrates Christmas with enthusiasm, alcohol, and absolutely no professional skepticism. These are hired mercenaries, veterans of European wars, who nonetheless decide that the colonial rebels probably respect the holiday. George Washington thanks them for their service by attacking anyway. This is not so much a military defeat as a scheduling error compounded by schnapps. It remains the only battle lost because nobody set their alarm. History records this as a turning point in the American Revolution, brought to you by bad decisions and eggnog. Number 9, 1939. Joseph Stalin sends Adolf Hitler a warm and courteous Christmas telegram. Two paranoid mass murderers politely wishing each other seasonal goodwill is perhaps the most cursed artifact of the 20th century. This is the diplomatic equivalent of two venomous snakes exchanging recipes. Some poor Soviet bureaucrat had to type that message and then go home to his family. Season's greetings has never carried more implied threat. Even evil, apparently, observes office etiquette. Number 8, 1936. King Edward VIII abdicates the British throne just before Christmas in order to marry the American divorcee Wallis Simpson. An entire empire wakes up to discover that it has been traded for vibes. This is the most expensive romantic decision in modern history, measured not in pounds, but in constitutional anxiety. Britain shrugs, hands the crown to the spare, and invents celebrity culture as a coping mechanism. Every royal scandal since then traces a faint line back to this moment. The lesson is clear. Never underestimate the damage one man can do when he is convinced he is the main character. Number 7, 1812. Napoleon Bonaparte spends Christmas retreating from Russia, discovering that winter does not respect reputation. The Grande Armée, once the terror of Europe, is reduced to freezing men questioning their life choices. Supply lines vanish, morale evaporates, and hubris develops hypothermia. This is the geopolitical equivalent of slipping on ice in front of everyone you have ever intimidated. Russia does not defeat Napoleon so much as just wait him out. Winter remains undefeated. Number 6, 1944. Christmas arrives in the middle of the Battle of the Bulge, and nobody is very much in the mood. Soldiers on both sides are cold, exhausted, and painfully aware that home by Christmas was always a lie. General Patton prays for clear weather and receives it, briefly suggesting divine favoritism or clerical error. This is Christmas stripped of sentiment, down to survival and stubbornness. Peace does not arrive wrapped. It arrives late, dented, and expensive.